I don't know whether my agent was instrumental or whether Jim Arness, mm, he had told me that he liked my work. Whether he suggested me, could have been, could have been. And I don't know how it came about, but I knew that the role was a very good role. Particularly, you see, the play is the thing we talked about before. When actors have to choose so much to choose from, they know that the play is the thing. The best friend of the actor is the writer, and then the director. The director is a loving eye, trying to help the actor give the best performance he's capable of giving. But what is not on the page is not on the stage. Starts with the play is the thing. So what happened with this Indian was that there was one scene in which I had to say, recite something that an anonymous or unknown Indian had written just prior to his death, had dictated this particular his thoughts, and they found them, and they gave me those thoughts, to do. And I think that's what won the award for me, because it was a beautifully written, innocent, and yet with great depth that this statement had from an Indian. And today I couldn't do that because it would be politically incorrect. I couldn't play an Indian anymore. I don't know what I could play. Maybe Italians. I don't know. But certainly I could play Khan, which is a nondescript, nationality. But it's ironic that I ended up winning my one and only award playing an Indian. Yes, John Wayne had a marvelous collection. He was a great student of the Indians, an American Indian. And John Wayne was a very good friend of my my wife's family. As a matter of fact, my wife was the flower girl in John Wayne's first marriage. So he loved my wife. He loved her. And one day, Georgiana mentioned that I was doing this, and he said, "Well, ask him to come over." And I went all the way to wherever he lived, by the beach, and I went there, and he had this wonderful. They did a lot of research there in his library about this particular tribe, but in the final analysis, what are you playing? You're playing a human being who happens to be an Indian. That's really what it's all about. You don't play an Indian. Me, no, who you go, me, no, like you. No. You play a man with dignity, which he had, this Indian. He was a chief. And so, in the final analysis, you played the truth of this man. It's a human being who happens to be an Indian. That's what it is. Now, you imbue the character with all the characteristics that you think you have absorbed by doing your research. See, you try to bring them somehow, because he doesn't talk like, he has a certain cadence in his speech he has to have. He doesn't talk about you realize that they are a little laconic and stoic, and you imbue the character with its characteristics, and you go forward, hoping that the director will also help you to give a better performance.